Hello again everyone, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Stash Dive Tuesday with my good friend Scrappy Adam and a whole bunch of other people that we've opened it up and we've welcomed all of our fun crafty friends. I don't know who's playing along this week, so I'm not even going to try to name you, but I love you and appreciate you and I think this is really fun and I love watching all the videos and seeing how everyone is diving into their stash. We have all been cooped up for years now due to this pandemic. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, my escape and my relaxation is my craft room. But I was also shopping and online and bringing in all these new fun products that I didn't use because I had nothing to use them on. I could not justify using this beauty. I do scrap the everyday and like my dog and stuff, but I have so many of these collections because I just kept bringing them in. And, so I am busting into my old stash, the really, really old stuff that has been in here because I want to play with all those new collections and I want to bring more of the new collections in, but I'm running out of room. So you remember at some point in 2020 or 2021, not sure which year, it's all blending together, I put together page kits. Random ones with my random stash. I'm happy to report that my random stash is diminishing. I do have a whole bunch of the 4x6 iris containers that I store my random embellishments in by color and then by category. And they're getting very light. And I'm going to actually I'm not going to go back to that storage method. I'm going to actually use those in my kits and my collections that I bring in because I'm a collection kit scrapper. That's how I am. This is hard for me, you guys. This is hard to go and get the random stuff and put a layout together. So, I have two of the big containers that have, 12 or 18 in each one. One I will probably leave as my random stash because obviously that's never going to go away. But the other one is going to just be broke up and put into like my Vicky Booten color study, my Simple Stories, Simply Zest, and put all of the ephemera into it so it's not like consistently all over the place, right? And easier to maintain. So anyway, that was a long-winded way to say welcome. Welcome to Stash Dive Tuesday. Alright, so I pulled out one of those random kits, which so far it's been really easy for me because I've got so many of these made. This is the papers. Now, Adam and I's only rule is to not use two from the same collection. It can be from the same manufacturer, but it can't be paper, embellishments, and puffy stickers all from the same collection. It can be paper and puffy stickers or puffy stickers and ephemera, but it can only be two just so that we keep it a little bit random, right? So I have this beautiful wood grain in here, so you know that's probably going to end up being my background. Random lime green paper, and this very, very pebbly metallic color, which is fine. That all works. And then I have this little Ziploc bag, and you're going to be just as surprised as me because I have no idea what's in here. I actually don't even know if there's a photo in here yet. We're going to find out. So I do have some 6x6 pattern papers that Did she scare you? Because she scared me. How dare the neighbor be next door at their own house. So these are from a school collection, I believe, a 6x6 paper pad, but I have the green because it matched, and I've got the other ledger paper that matched, so that's working so far. Oh, there is a picture in here. A very little bitty baby one. Look at him. He's so cute. That's Sam. I don't know. Young. Playing putt-putt. She's going to start barking. I'm going to have to cut this off. But I have a tag. I have two of these little cork things that I picked up at what's that place that's no longer around? Come on. Tuesday mornings. I mean, it is, but they're going towards more of a home decor. And I picked that up in July of 2018. And I've struggled to use them because they fall apart. So they weren't so great. I got some Oh Snap. We have some random labels, noted, another little fun wood piece, an alligator, more of those labels, something that I had punched something out of, part of a frame, some, hashtags. I got some metallic stars. Hello, the sweetest thing, just you are here. Hey, that's from that yoga class, or that yoga one. If you know what I'm talking about. Yep. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Transistor radio. Whole bunch of fun crap. So, I have no idea what I'm going to do. This is as far as I've got. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of get something in my head on how I want to create this layout. Definitely want to do some mixed media in the background. So I need to pick some of that out and get started on that. And I'll be right back with an update. Okay, so I took the wood grain paper and my voice cracks. And I took my pin blade knife and I just whoop, 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 and cut this square out, and then fussy cut out that one plank right there. And I stuck it back down and I stuck that gold paper behind it. So I did use the whole gold paper, so yay me. I took the pattern paper, the little 6x6 pattern papers, and roughed the edges up and matted my photo. Put a little foam back there. I've already got my little dry adhesive on there, so let's get a little bit of liquid just so that the foam continues to stay. And I'm thinking we're going to just kind of set him kind of a little bit at an angle right here. I did just, like I said, I distressed all the edges. And now we're just going to kind of come in and get some embellishing done. So I do want to remind you, don't forget twine. Don't forget twine. That's what I wanted to remind you. No. I wanted to remind you that today is, I don't know if I want white. What color do I want, you guys? Well, while I'm frantically searching for twine, don't forget that I am playing with my favorite pal. Nope, that's got silver in it. Why not use some green? Okay, sorry. Had to roll on away. I'm playing today with my favorite guy, my scrappy friend, Scrappy Adam. And I believe that I think Kathy is playing along. I know sometimes Amanda plays along. Kim usually always plays along. And Moira comes in every other week. So I'm not sure since I'm filming this, because usually this is how we do it. Because we want low stress. Monday night I send out a message to our little Facebook message group. And I say, hey, who's got a video for tomorrow? And everybody gives their links or their channels. It's kind of how we roll. So, I don't know who's all going to be playing. That was a really long way to say that, wasn't it? I took the long way home, apparently. So let's go ahead and start adding some embellishments. I'm going to do kind of a diagonal. So have you guys been enjoying the videos? I do have a few new series up. I got my 6x6 because I'm just trying to use up stash, to be honest with you. My jacket here is like bulging out and it keeps annoying me. So I got the 6x6 paper pad series. Basically, because you guys know, I'm really just trying to use up a ton of stash as much as possible. Because I really just want to rid myself of all of these random things and things that have been, hanging around for just way too long. I've got them. Why don't we use them? And then I can start getting into all those collections and stuff. And I have so many collections that I really do want to use. But I want to use my stuff first. Because if I just keep jumping in and, grabbing all of the fun new stuff, then I'm never going to pull out the older stuff. I know I'm not. I'm just going to keep rolling through all of the new supplies, and then I'll buy new supplies, and then those will become old. And it's like this, you know, hamster wheel I'm on. And I would like to get off at some point. So I figured this is the best way. So we are making, I don't know if you guys have heard, Moira keeps saying this is the year of the stash, and that is all too true. I honestly have to say yes, it is all about using up our stash what we can. And so every time I kill off a collection, because you know I'm doing that as well, then I kind of, I don't really know what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of adding layers. Yeah. Then I take the leftover bits and, do I want that to go that way? Because that's kind of cool. I think it needs a little bit of foam behind it. Then I add them to like this big giant baggie, and I put it, I have one cube in my calyx that is basically dedicated to the scrapdom and this Stash Dive Tuesday. So, and then I pull from that because, you know, we can only pull, because eventually I am going to run out of these pre-made kits. That is going to happen. I feel like we all know it's coming. So I'm trying to make sure that I have plenty to play with. Now all I'm doing is I'm going to cover up this weird chicken guy here. I think it came with like a barnyard set. Again, the things that I used to buy, like they were on sale. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really not, because I never used it. Alright. We're just going to, you know, maybe just stick that down there when we do. Stick it. I feel like if we stick it down here, then we can, yes. Again, a long way to tell you what I'm saying. So I'm making these random items work for me, is basically what I'm trying to say to you. I'm pulling them in, I'm redoing them, I'm cutting them, I'm decorating them in different ways, just trying to definitely get some traction out of these things. And I'm very proud because I have made quite a few layouts so far this year. I know you guys haven't noticed, I understand. You've been seeing a lack in my channel. No, but seriously, like I've been using a lot of stash, and I really honestly could not be happier. It gives me just, it makes me feel good. I feel like, do I want to use this little alligator guy? I do. I don't want to use him because when am I ever going to use him? But just pulling through and using it, I have to figure out, here's my dilemma for Saturday and Stash Smash Saturday with Jackie. So me and Jackie are trying to get together and do a live. And I think it's going to be this Saturday. So I know Jackie worked this Saturday, and today is Saturday. So I'm talking about a week. Like, I am a week ahead. This is where I'm at in life. I'm feeling pretty good about that. But it only takes like 3 days for me to get behind, apparently. And I don't know what that's about. But I think we both have the same collection, and we want to do a live YouTube together Stash Smash. So we will definitely have that posted. But if we don't get it this Saturday, I don't know what collection I'm going to use, because then I'm actually going to have to like break the rules. You know? And I don't want to really break the rules. Come on, little alligator buddy. There you go. Okay. Alright, so then I want to take his tail and get his tail stuck in there. Ha ha! I know. I need help. I'm not even sure what this thing is, but I feel like... So I'm not really sure what happened there. Mid-sentence, and all of a sudden it went... And I was like, it just cut me off. So my computer was tired of listening to me too. So I stuck that little gold thing up there. That was as far as I got. So we can continue on. I feel like we can just pop that little thing right in there. It looks like at one point it had some adhesive on it, but that'll tell you something on how old that is. And it just, you know, I don't know what I was saying. But anyway, it feels good to use stuff up. That's really what it boils down to. I need something down here. So let's see. So I don't know, that one's kind of got pink on it, so let's see. That's got to go a certain way. Okay, well this was family fun. It's noted. Family fun. Uh-oh. So I don't know what I was rambling on about because then I was all confused. But yes, using up stuff. So are you guys trying to use your current stash up? Don't let that fool you. I am still buying things. I'm just, as Moira would say, I'm being more, oh, how does she say that? More, she says it way more elegant, but I'm being more selective and careful in my purchases. So, that being said, what does that mean? That means I really think about something before I want it. I love to help out my scrappy, crafty friends that all have small businesses. You guys know that. I would prefer to buy from them first. Then I buy from the places that I have affiliate links to because, well, you know, that helps me. Like Cherry on Top, scrapbook.com. No. What do I have them for? Yeah, scrapbook.com. Huh. I have it for scrapbook.com, a Cherry on Top, stop it, Brutus Monroe, Glassboard Studios, you know, all the fun ones. So, and then, you know, I go to the places that I need to buy things from. So I'm more selective and careful, more intentional spending. So that is what we're trying to do this year. And I've really noticed a difference, like mostly UPS and FedEx are not stopping here every other day. And my husband may have noticed that too. But I am also trying to pay off some debt as well because I spent a few hours hanging out with my mother-in-law today, getting her all set up for diamond painting and stuff, and my father-in-law, they told me not to tell him I wanted to build a house, so I did, because that's who I am, and he's like all excited, so I've made him project manager, and yeah, my goal is in 5 years I want to build a house, which will be the house that we die in. I've already told my husband that, one way or another, we're dying in it. So, you know, I'm just trying to be more intentional with the way that I spend and bring things into the craft room. And I think that's very important because I want to use this stuff. I love this stuff. And I have so much. So much. I don't even know if this is a sticker. I don't think it is. So it would just make sense to just start using it because I love it. It's not like any of it. Like some of the stuff is like, okay, not my thing anymore. But a lot of it is still gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. And like, you know, newer stuff that I haven't used yet. Because I'm like, I have all this other stuff and I keep playing with the other stuff. So I'm just kind of, you know, that's what I'm doing. Right now what I'm doing is just, you know, kind of yammering along and just adding a few little bits and bobs. And I know you guys have asked me sometimes like how I decide where to put the clusters and what to put in the clusters. I'm not going to lie to you. I just start talking and sticking. I mean, what I'm doing right here is pretty much, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a feeling almost, if that makes any amount of sense. Like, I like the way it looks, so I go with it. it feels right there, so I go with it. And it's really hard to describe a feeling. You know, like, yep, that looks good there. Kind of feels like it goes there. So we've kind of got like this weird pattern going. I have no idea what my title is going to be, but maybe I won't have a title, because I'm not really, all into that. Let's see. We got 3 little green stars, and I need to put a little bit more green around the layout, which the green was brought in for this piece of paper over here, and it's just going back in my little random area. So I don't even put that stuff back in my single sheets of organization where I organize all that at. It goes into this one little cube that I have in Metallics with all the random stuff. Now, to be fair, that stuff also, that cube also is half Craft a Clock stuff, which is a design team I'm on. Fabulous, fabulous company. Check it out if you haven't. Seriously, check it out. There's a link down below. But it's getting filled up, but it's also like, as I add something, I take something away. So, like, I added something the other day, and now I've taken, okay, you have to be very careful on these. Oh my god, I took it off and didn't rip it. That's the first one out of 8 that I haven't ripped. And now I feel like I just need to just get it on the layout, because I'm scared. Yeah, so I took this out, so now that's one more bag gone. And it's just like, wow. See, that one just ripped. And then I have to see, they just fall apart. They just fall apart. But, so that's always good. I try not to add more. And, when I kill something off and I look at it, I'm do I honestly think I'm going to be able to use that? If I'm not, it does go in a bag. I do have a bag of stuff that I'm going to repurpose. But, hello. We've used that up. Boom. Alright, so actually, I am liking the way that this looks. Let's see if we have anything over here we can make a title out of. I think I'm just going to put golf, because I'm original. And there's no more G's there. G, that's not an O. Oh, there's an O. Is there an L and an F? There's an F. Is there an L? Nope, because I'm thinking that's the L. G-O-L-F. So I think we're going to put G-O-L-F. I think we're going to put hello, golf. I know, right? So yeah, I kind of rambled on this whole layout about nothing much, but just being more intentional. Obviously mixed media I will bring in truckloads. But I am actually trying to work my way through that. So on the members portion of my channel, I am going through all of my mixed media one by one and just playing with it, showing the uses of it, or the uses that I know of it, and then creating a layout with the background that I've created. And that's just so I can I just go through my inventory binder, flip it open, and grab something I haven't played with in a while. Because that's why we buy it, to use it. Alright. That's going to do it for today's layout. But you know what? It is not, because I lie. Apparently a lot. We're going to take our G2 gel pen, and we're going to do what I do best. We're going to go ahead and draw some messy gold lines. Now, they're not going to be all crazy showing up bright. Just enough to get a little something on the edges as a little bit of a border. And then all of this stuff will go back into my fun bags. And I'm not putting it back in the storage. Like I said, I'm not putting it back in where it came from. Like these all came from those random 4x6 iris containers. I want to use those to store goodies from collections and keep that together, and I think organize myself that way versus filling it with random items that clearly I hardly ever use until I like make myself do something like this. So, alright. A little poofer right here keeps popping out. So that is, I promise, I'm going to do it for today's layout. Let me know what you guys think down below. Actually, again, I lie. I'm just lying to you left and right, aren't I? I lie. I got, I think, gold splatters. I think we need gold splatters. And I have a teeny tiny weeny bit of some Heidi Swap Color Shine Gold left over. So we're just going to cover that whole area. And we are going to just splatter a smidgy around in this area. Because, right, I need mixed media in my life on everything. Which is one of the series that I'm actually doing, is I'm trying not to use mixed media. So it's all about just go-to paper designs, my favorite designs. Alright. Should I say it and then say, no, wait a minute, I didn't mean it? Put that to the side for now. And that is really, I promise, it's going to do it for the layout. The splatters did just set it off and it kind of made it finish to me. If you guys noticed, I kept going back and forth on if it was done or if it wasn't done. Here's the thing. Until it feels done, it's not done. And every time I kept looking at it, I was almost going to be like, well, I guess it's done. It wasn't. Anyway, don't forget to hop down below. Check everyone else out and see what random items they are using. Check out my Facebook group. It's Scrap Time with Rebecca Lockhart's. Share your random creations. And I will see you guys later with another video. Bye.